Chiefs are going to nail this ball out, and the game's over. And the Bears lost 41-10 to Kansas City. You're going to be kidding me. And no, I'm going to be pissed off about this. I'm not going to be happy about this. I did not expect the Bears to win. Nobody in their right mind did. But we expected better than last week. We expected competition. We expected better performances. We didn't expect a 20 passer rating from Justin frickin' Fields. No, we didn't. As I'm going to reiterate from last week, he is not the guy. The Bears don't think so either, according to some reports. They're not fully committed to him this year, and they shouldn't be. You know what? Justin Fields is a problem. Shame on everybody else who's put him in this position. Seriously, shame on, my goodness. We could go down the list. Matt Eberflus, horrible coaching. Luke Getsy, horrendous offensive play calling. Ryan Poles continuing to stand by him and enabling these sad, pathetic performances. Everybody's to blame for this situation. Everybody is guilty of something going wrong here. And I'm so done. I'm so done with any defense whatsoever. There is nothing anybody could say. You can't say he's great. You can't say, oh, whatever. No. Everybody's to blame. Everybody is guilty. Nobody is performing. Nobody. You got maybe Roschon Johnson, kind of, I know, right? You got DJ Morgan, garbage time, touchdowns, etc. This is freaking sad. You got Alan Williams in this situation. You got Justin Fields calling out his coaches. Then you watch this game. Justin Fields calls out his coaches, and yet this week Justin Fields has a passer rating under 30. Not to mention the fact that our defensive-minded head coach is giving up 41 points and only putting up 10 offensively. Luke Getsy, Mr. Aaron Rodgers, quarterback whisperer from Green Bay. You did a good job putting up 10 points against KC with your big-time QB, Justin Fields. Here's another question, too. Big question. Why the hell is Fields out there in a 41-3 game? Why? For what? And he got hurt? And if he was actually permanently hurt, Matt Eberflus should be fired tomorrow. That is a dumb coaching move. So we have somebody who has no coaching instincts. And I know why they kept him in, and this is pretty bad, but I'm going to tell you why. This is why I think they kept him in, kept Fields in, because they wanted to pad his stats enough to justify him having a good game. And maybe Fields puts up 300 yards in garbage time, the Bears lose by 21, and we could say, hey, you know, better. They kept him in, my speculation, they kept him in to pad his stats. They kept him in to say, look what he did late in the game. This is bull crap. This entire team should be ashamed of themselves. And I don't care if it's 3 games in. You know, I heard people on the radio last week. Oh, you're too early. 3 games in. Are you crazy? You wanna fire people? No. This is it. I'm done. They should all be fired. And Poles too. Poles decided to keep Fields. Poles hired Eberflus. Poles let Eberflus or Alan Williams. Poles let Eberflus hire Luke Getsy. This entire coaching staff is inept to the core. This is so bad. Nobody could defend this behavior, this attitude, and this play. You cannot defend this. We have people on the stream saying they've been Bears fans for 65, 70 years, and this is the worst it's ever been. I take that and put it in the back of my head. Okay? I trust their judgment on this. They've seen the Bears at their best, and now apparently today they've seen them at their worst. This is beyond bad. This is shameful. They should be ashamed of themselves. I don't know what Eberflus is going to say. I don't know what the Bears are going to say. You can't spin it. You can't spin this in any specific way. Talk show hosts will. Other people in the media will because they're indebted to the Bears. We're not. They sucked. This was horrible. I'm not going to spin this in any specific way. This was beyond pathetic. This was the worst game I've seen them play, the worst one under Matt Eberflus, and really the worst one in recent memory. At least in the past, maybe they put up points in garbage time, or there'd be some sort of a competition. There was zero competition from the first snap. We saw in the second quarter when the cameras panned around and looked at all these players. We saw defeated looks. We saw people angry. We saw people pouting on the sideline. Why? You got to be better. You can't be giving up already. You can't be giving up in the second quarter of a freaking game, an NFL football game on the road, no less. Everybody's guilty. Everybody's liable. Everybody deserves to go. Justin Fields. Yep. Luke Getsy. Yeah. Matt Eberflus, Ryan Poles, all of them could go. Kevin Warren, St. Bernal, because he inherited this mess. I don't know if he could get him out of it. I don't know. I don't have faith in him either, simply because look at how bad this organization's been run for centuries. Maybe not a century, but decades. Decades for sure. I'm not happy about this. There is no entitlement. There is no whatever. This was bad. I don't care if they're a Super Bowl champion. This was bad, guys. It should have been competitive to an extent, maybe, back and forth, or at least maybe Justin Fields would ball out. Justin Fields didn't ball out. Justin Fields played the worst game of his career, professionally, probably. And I'm talking high school, college, and pro. Worst game he's probably ever played. I don't remember him being this bad. Maybe the Browns game his rookie year, that's about it. This is sad, guys. We got to leave them, and we got to keep them accountable. We got to keep them accountable. I guess I'll leave you all with this, maybe. Please continue to speak up. Please don't let some random trolls keep you quiet. Don't let anybody try to convince you or spin this in a positive light. There is no positivity to take away from this game. There is nothing encouraging to take away from this game. It was all out bad. We got Khalil Herbert fumbling the football. We got Justin Fields throwing a pick. We got the Bears defense getting up 40-plus points. We got the Bears offense only 10. One of the touchdowns were in garbage time. There is nothing positive here. Don't let anybody spin it. I know it's going to happen. I heard it last week on the radio. I saw it on TV. Spin, 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 spin. There's no spinning. They suck. There's no spinning in a game like this. It was 41-10. It was a complete blowout. It was an embarrassment on national TV in the national window on Fox. You know it's embarrassing when the only place you could watch the game is here during our live stream on YouTube because every other affiliate across the country cut it. I'm not joking. So please speak up and don't let anybody feed you BS. And don't let anybody, please, I'm telling you, because I know it's coming. I'm going to go on Twitter right now and see it. I know it. Don't let anybody feed you BS. The fact of the matter is, this game was a joke, and the Bears have a lot of questions that need to be answered moving forward, not just for next week for the Broncos game. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about down the road. Okay? We're 3 games in. I don't care if we're only 3 games in. Matt Eberflus is extremely on the hot seat. Justin Fields is on the hot seat. Ryan Poles is on the hot seat. Thank you all for watching. Sports Talk Chicago. Follow us all over at Sports Talk Chicago. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Big thank you to John Meadows, directing and producing, being a superstar behind the scenes. Thank you to all of you, your donation, your comment, your interaction through what was a historically bad game for the Chicago Bears. Until next time, so long.